next.
You play as all of
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
he bet this in it. Come on, kid.
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Chris Bryant is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Keuchel into his motion. 0-1 on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
You could have let that hit you.
The air out to left field. Rasmus moves over. He's got it one away.
Motherfucker.
Batting second.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first
Jackson.
cuts here.
I got these people from trades and free agency.
Ground ball right into the ship. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Javier Baez takes his first shot now with a man at first following the one-out single.
Seven trades I gave him.
Have at least one guy on base for the middle of your order.
Yeah.
See if they can drive
The
him in and
first
get that
two
early run.
trades I gave him.
From the stretch. Hit pretty well out toward
Get out,
right
get out,
center
get out,
field.
get out, get
Back
out,
goes
get out,
Springer
get out, get out,
to the
get out.
track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
And you know, after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month now, and he makes the wait worthwhile.
In now, Javier Sanders. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw gets him 2 down.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
What's my camera like this?
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
No, not my camera. Which camera did I have it on? Try that one. Nope. Still not that one. Oh, there you go. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be.
But you ain't gonna see no plays.
Yes, I will.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
Digging in, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Knuckleball below the knees, 1-0.
I know he stood back there.
Sent on the ground out to second. Baez has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
21.
Bounced weakly near the plate. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Ryan Braun will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Ryan
Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul right at home
I ain't
plate.
want all
It's
this
strike
batter
1.
views like this.
Would you like the whole game?
Ah, I changed the batter thing. That's why. That was my fault. I changed the batter. I mean, just changed the pitching.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Lorenzo Cain steps into the box. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right side. Scooped up, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Jose Bautista stands in for his first plate appearance of the new year. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded on the move. One there. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a there.
And it goes without saying, but how well this team plays defensively is going to say a lot about how they fare this year. They made it a big priority in spring training, so you hate to see him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number. Colby Rasmus strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Something like that. Say something like that. Maybe something like that. Yeah, that's perfect.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Oh shit, today is the home run derby, isn't it?
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, most scouts rate players' attributes on a 20 to 80 scale, with 80 being considered elite. I'll tell you what, that's an 80 fastball. I don't mean miles per hour. He is bringing it, folks.
Roger Hernandez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
The 0-2 home. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Evan Gattis now standing in, as he'll take a look at ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Kane waits on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to Minute Maid Park, smack dab in the middle of downtown Houston. Chris Bryant will dig in, a Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago.
Chris Bryant.
Keuchel's ready. First pitch on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Two strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
How about
Save.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
See,
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick
advance.
around to see another one.
You just don't bunt out the blue boy.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Tap foul at home plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back in standing. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And he'll be back in standing up.
Just keeping an eye on him.
3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might.
I think so.
Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Javier Baez will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
I did not mince him.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
On the ground to the right side. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
I got power up in that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Sanders. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time to first. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Yadier Molina stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
You scooped that to the foul.
Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Now that's kind of surprising right there that they put the bunt on with 1 out already. If he's the pitcher, maybe I can see it, but if I'm managing this team, that guy swings away.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Altuve with a bare hand. Oh, and it's sailed right over his head at first.
Makes those free 2 points.
A very inopportune time for that.
That's free 2
Two
points
runs
right
are going
there.
to score on a play that should have got him out of the inning. That is really going to hurt.
Thank you.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cards lead it 5-0. Preston Tucker will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he takes strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Showtrack. Now normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Into the box, number 2.
Cut that light on.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. windup and the 0-1.
Well,
he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Jake Marisnick will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, a guy throws hard.
Put your headphones in, bro.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on opening day after this. Jose Bautista is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Keuchel sets his sights. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. This one's flared toward left center. Altuve into shallow left. 1 down. One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 5 runs on only 4 hits. And no errors so far for the Redbirds. Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there. And that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Chris Bryant steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
I got you, man. I saw your comment.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Another example here where speed is such a weapon in this game. Look at him just flying down that first baseline. Not only is he going to wind up with an infield single, but he's also going to pick up the RBI.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Number 47 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 47.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Javier Baez as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Astros. Jose Altuve will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been in.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into the hit column here in this new year. His first hit is a double.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
George Springer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Carlos Correa stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Spinning a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Colby Rasmus in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Javier Sanders will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And here's a ball hit in the air. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
This is dangerous, because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Yadier Molina will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Springer is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
That's right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Redbirds down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Roger Hernandez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. There's our line score through the first 4.5. And these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Second strikeout for him here in the inning. Make that 9 now in the ball game. He is just carving these guys up right now.
Into the box now, Preston Tucker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Lorenzo Cain will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. 0-2, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Springer is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Line drive to left.
Drop.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Digging in, David Ortiz will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up. He'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
0-1, here it comes. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, back in standing.
Keeping him close.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez posts under it. And that's the 3rd out. Cards leave 1. They lead it 6-0. Number 2 will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
I don't know if a knuckleball can actually get better as the game goes along, but it sure isn't getting worse.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Jake Marisnick gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a first pitch knuckleball is inside for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a good knuckleball. Got it by him for strike 2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is strike 3 call. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Jose Altuve stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he is called out at first on a close play as he just does get to the bag first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They won't make a dent in a 6-0. Anthony Rizzo is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. Got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, you know, sometimes as a hitter, when you get into that cycle of fouling off pitch after pitch and trying to protect, you just feel like you have to swing at everything you see. And here, he knows that out on the mound, so he just keeps going farther and farther away from the strike zone until he finally gets a swing and miss.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gaddis has a play. He makes the play. And down in. Leading off the inning, George Springer. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Fastball in there for a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit. Carlos Correa will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Colby Rasmus will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Roger Hernandez.
Roger Hernandez ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Roger Hernandez has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well, And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-1 game. Preston Tucker gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cardinals are out in front, 6-1. Yadier Molina comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Springer. Makes the play, 1 away. Ryan Braun